Hi, I'm Nicole Thielen, and today I want to talk to you about how to get your EBT number without the card. This is apparently a big problem. We have heard from tons of our readers who get frustrated because they misplaced their card and they need to get groceries and they can't. And according to statistics, thousands of people find themselves in a similar situation. In fact, one USDA report mentioned that up to 30% of recipients have reported their card lost, stolen, or damaged within just 5 days of getting their benefits. So, if you don't have your EBT card handy or if you've misplaced it, you may still be able to order groceries online if you can get the essential information from your card. This is a vital lifeline for people who can't afford to go weeks or even days without access to their benefits. That being said, there's a reason that it's very difficult to get your EBT card number without having the physical card. And that's because these numbers are protected for security reasons. So it may take some time to be able to recover that. So you need to understand EBT theft is at an all time high. These numbers are incredibly precious, and it's incredibly important that you keep track of that EBT card and that you keep that number safe. The government doesn't want to make it too easy for you to find your full EBT card number because if it's easy for you to find it, it might be easy for others to find it as well. So, for security reasons, that information is going to be hard to find. And of course, if you don't have your card because it was lost or stolen, that puts your benefits at risk. So, it's important to order a replacement card as soon as possible to protect your benefits. And I'll talk to you more about that later. But for now, I just want you to understand it's not impossible to get your EBT card number without the card, but it is difficult, and that is definitely by design. So, if you're a member of the low income relief audience and you're stressed out because you can't find your card and you need to get groceries right now, there is a loophole that may make it possible for you to be able to get your groceries without having the card on you. So, sorry, this slide was originally later and I rearranged it, which is why the text doesn't necessarily make sense. But if you've ordered online with your EBT card in the past, you may be able to go into that same system and just place an order without having to re-verify your EBT card number. Usually the system isn't going to give you anything more than the last few digits of your card, but it may allow you to make a purchase. So if you've used your EBT card with Instacart or with Amazon or Walmart online, you may be able to go in and do that again, even if you don't have the physical card with you or the full card number. So that's definitely something to consider if you find yourself stuck in this situation where you really need to buy food but you don't have your card with you. That being said, if you really need to get a hold of that card number, you can try using the online portal. Most states offer secure online portals that help you manage your EBT benefits. These may include websites or apps that are managed by the state, and these online portals can be a great way to get information about your benefits. In some areas, your full EBT card number may be listed there. However, some states will only show a portion of the card number in the system. And if the portal does not provide the full card number, there's still other things that you may be able to do inside of the portal. And a little bit later, I'll talk to you about how to check multiple sources and see if you can piece together the whole card number through this process. And again, the online portal may refer you to customer service for more information. And it's possible that the customer service line may be able to help you get your card number, but it's not super likely because, of course, their first concern is going to be the theft of your benefits. If you want to give it a shot, you can visit your state's website, search for SNAP or EBT to find the right office, and then call the number listed on that website. Odds are they're not going to give you the full card number over the phone, but it is something that may be possible for you, especially if you're able to verify your identity in a conclusive way. You can also check other apps like the Providers app. They're usually not going to show your full 16-digit EBT card number for security reasons, like I said. But if one of them shows the last four and one of them shows the first four, you may be able to piece things together. Another option is to look at your saved payment methods. This is probably one of the easiest and most reliable ways to do this. So if you save your payment methods to your online browser and you've shopped with EBT online, that information may be saved for you there. You'll need to look up the instructions for the specific browser that you use to see how to see your saved payment methods, but that is a potential option that may be able to help you get a hold of that card number. Some general settings, usually you go to access settings, find payment information, and then if this is the case that you have a lot of saved payment methods there, you're going to have to figure out which one is your EBT card, because you may have other methods mixed in there. And again, like I said, in some cases, you may have a partial or full EBT card number on your receipts. It used to be more common for the full EBT card number to be printed on those receipts, but as theft has skyrocketed, they've kind of shifted their practices there. So I don't know if that would work for you, but it's something that you could try. Now, of course, along with this, I want to give you a very important warning. There are websites out there that claim that they can recover your EBT card number for you in exchange for payment. That is a scam. Do not do that. Avoid those websites. You should contact your state's official EBT customer service for free assistance instead. Do not pay for help with your EBT benefits. That's almost always going to be a scam. I'm not aware of any situation in which it is not a scam. Please be very cautious. So just a few ways to keep yourself safe. Always use official channels and official resources like the USDA website, your state government website, your state's EBT app, things like that. Ignore any unsolicited offers. Do not share your personal information, especially do not share your PIN, social security number, so on and so forth. Official EBT representatives will not ask you for your PIN. And of course, if you think you've encountered a scam, you can report that to the FTC as well. Now, if you've lost your EBT card, I'm assuming that you have, which is why you're trying to figure out how to get your EBT card number, you're going to need to know how to get a replacement because that's very important. You do that by calling customer service, informing them of the theft, and requesting a replacement card. That can be really hard for low-income families because you usually have to wait a week or even in cases several weeks to be able to get that replacement card. And I don't have to tell you that that can create a tremendous hardship when you don't get the benefits that you need on time. So when you make that call, make sure that you ask about emergency benefits. There's usually extenuating circumstances. The office can usually help expedite those benefits, get them to you a little bit faster. In fact, in some areas, you may be able to get same-day replacement if you can physically get to the office to pick up the card. So definitely ask about those options to see what you can do to get your hands on those benefits faster, since I know that you definitely need them. And of course, for more help, you can visit us online at lowincomerelief.com, and you can check out our other videos for more ways to save money and get free stuff.